Greetings. I'm Francine Carter, the voice and mind of this podcast called Simply Complex. Get over it. The podcast is about exploring the simple things that we tend to complicate and the complicated things that we really can simplify. And then getting over it and getting over ourselves. We're going to focus on words, issues, situations, and experiences you tend to overthink or complicate. You know the ones getting you stuck in some sort of minutia mania, whirling around, making you so dizzy you can't move, let alone stand up. Yep, I know. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to focus on ways to unravel those things, discovering a simpler way of thinking, feeling, and acting upon them. Oh, there will be humor because we humans are so humorous, so hilarious at times when it really comes down to it. You know, we could have an opportunity right in front of us, yet we talk ourselves out of it or we talk ourselves into the exact opposite. Really? What makes us do such things? Sarcasm will also be a part of this podcast because without it, I can't talk. No, just kidding. Please note, though, I use my sarcasm for good and not evil. Much of the time, my sarcasm masks truths because sometimes truths are hard to hear and to realize. So you ask how I came to start this podcast, and if you haven't, I'm going to tell you anyway. I've had years of experience working with people as a professional coach in my coaching practice, action coaching and training, and in my former positions as a licensed clinical social worker. With those two combinations, I always tell my clients, if you're sitting up, you're in coaching, and if you're laying down, you can be in therapy. I told you there'd be humor. Actually, I'm just so pleased to be sharing this podcast, my knowledge and my experiences with you. The past few years, I found myself in more of a silent mode. See, I experienced a social media stalker, and because of that experience, I was fearful to speak out. Every time I did, I was met on social media with some not so nice stuff. In fact, downright mean, with some personal attacks. It swayed my confidence and silenced me to a point. It really complicated me in my life. So I took time to give it some thought, took appropriate actions, and since I walk my talk, took that complicated situation and simplified it. I simplified it by taking action and taking me and my power back. Simply taking action and stepping into my life full steam ahead. This is my hope for you through this podcast. For you to walk away with a lighter, simpler way of stepping over the things you and others put in your way and stepping into the life you want. It is time to be true to yourself, transparently non-apologetic about you, and activate your transformation. Some topics you may resonate with well, and some maybe not so much or even have another twist to it. To that I say, great. Challenge yourself. Challenge me. Yet take action in some way. So, join, subscribe, listen, think, and actively apply the upcoming podcasts as you step into your life. Because you know, it's simply complex.